Hey guys, welcome back to Open It and Play. This is Mike, and today we're going to look at the Fext system developed by Fext Hobby, fexthobby.com. Now, for this Fext system, what we're looking at today are the stairs. I wanted to make some temporary displays that I would have up for maybe like 1 or 2 months at a time at my school, and then change it. And I thought this system looked like a very good system for the stairs. So we're gonna open this up right now and see what we've got inside the box. So the Fext 1/12 stairs diorama. So you've got the list of the parts here, and then you have the building instructions just like this. So we're gonna try to put it together. I don't know how smoothly it's gonna go, but I'm gonna be here with you the whole time for this one to try to put it together. I might fail, I don't know. And just a heads up, I had surgery on my eye recently, so my vision is a little bit in and out or all over the place. But we're gonna look at this thing together, and bear with me if it's difficult for me to see some of the things. I kind of am right at the age where it's like switch between glasses or no glasses for like the reading situation. So just starting to reach that age. Okay, that is that. That will be the gray one piece S24. Okay, and I think we've got some stairs here. Get these guys open. It looks like I don't have to cut the tape in many cases. I can just pull it open. Okay. And these will be the B03. So we have 2 pieces of those. Here is the other. We'll get it open too. I don't know if you guys have spent much money on dioramas, but after I got quite a collection of figures now, I really want options for how to display them. And I thought this kind of stairwell would look really cool if I can arrange like a little scene on it. Maybe Daredevil, Spider-Man, street level heroes. Okay, and moving on to the next part. Got a whole ton of guys in here. This looks like the S2 parts maybe, and the C10 parts possibly. No, not exactly. I'm not sure what this other part is, unless their C10 is kind of like doesn't look as obvious as what you would think. I see on one side, if you can see that, on one side it does look like the picture. It's just the flip side is this crazy, holy cow, tons of options. Like holes for pegs to fit into. Okay, so that is the C10 and the SO2, and in addition to those we have these little clear pillars. Those aren't going to show up on camera very well. Those are our PO7 transparent ×2. They're over here. Okay, and then we've got a very long transparent piece. That is the PO2 transparent 1 piece. And we have these nice little chrome finished bars for the railing. Gray ×2. I'd actually say they're silver, or I'd argue they're silver. And we have these 4 platform pieces. Okay, I don't have any other Fext systems, but I was interested in getting some of them, but I wasn't exactly sure how smoothly they were going to look together. I shouldn't say how smoothly, how naturally they might look together. But I think it's a very good idea for the system, like a modular system of creating diorama. But okay, and then we have this gray ×2. This is the railing pieces. They are here. Yeah, again, they look silver. So actually, this box here. Oh, sorry. There's one more thing in here. We've got this nice little starter pack of stickers for everything. This looks like very familiar stuff for me because I live in the city in Japan, but of course, there's not Japanese on these. Oh, there is Japanese on some of them. Or at least there's kanji. But yeah, I think it's probably Japanese. Japanese have kanji that are Chinese, but they also have their own kanji too in some other cases. So, but anyway, yeah, I was going to say I bought 2 of this set, so hopefully I can combine them together. Let's see what we can do for building this. So the step 1, we're gonna put all these pegs into the bottom part to connect the pieces together. And it looks like we're gonna connect 1, 2, 3 of these little platforms for the base of the stairs. So I'm gonna try doing that now. Let's see how this baby goes. We'll get this guy out of here. We'll get these out of this bag. Oops. You can see they have a plastic gray finish on the bottom and on the sides. Ooh, we got some kind of weird purple crap here. But it doesn't seem to be coming off on my hands, but I am a little bit concerned for that. I don't know what that is. But this part has a finish on it to make it look like kind of like a concrete finish. So it's a little too smooth for concrete, but let's see if we can get some of these together. I think they're all uniform, so we can just hook them together and they should fit well with each other. So I know you can't see perfectly, but now we're going to get out some of those SO2 pieces. Those were these little small linkers. And now I think we just plug these guys in. So 2 will be on the side like this, 1 and 2. Hopefully I'm not gonna damage my other diorama by pushing on it hard, but I don't think so. These are uniformly flat on the bottom, so should be okay. Okay, and then we're gonna connect these together like this, if you can see that. And this one, it's kind of like easy Legos. Very straightforward. And a couple more over here, if I can get them lined up correctly. It's always tricky doing things straight on camera because I've got to make sure it's possible for you guys to see, but also make sure I don't screw anything up while I'm doing it. So, okay, push this down and push this down, and we should be almost ready to go. Okay, so we created this base. It's not the flattest thing, but it is relatively stable looking. I'm gonna try to squeeze them a little bit tighter in, and it might have a better, yeah, that's a little bit straighter, I think. Okay, and so we've got step 1 done. If you can see on there, I hope that the lighting in here is okay. Suddenly it got really bright again, but I don't know if that's just my perspective or that's the real camera's view. But okay, now we're gonna peg this in, and it looks kind of weird, but it looks like we just peg this in and then peg more in. So we'll peg these in here. Wow. So they fit in, but it is really kind of weird. It doesn't really go down flush, so we just got to keep it that way. Okay, and then the next one will go on here, and I hope I haven't screwed something up already. Okay, I haven't. It's time for this piece to come into play. So we're going to plug this on here, and now we're going to plug this on here. And hopefully this will prove stable. Okay, so far so good, guys. And now what we're gonna do, we're leading up. We've got this bottom view. Does it look like that from the bottom? Not exactly, but we've got this lined up like that, and now we're going to use this big clear one, peg this into the corner. Whoops, where did it go? Where did it go? Here it is. The very big clear one will go on the edge. That's the... Oh, I'm wrong. It really looks like it's long, but it's not actually long. It's the shorter one, so P07, the one we have two of. That makes more sense, but also the way that the picture shows it, it looks like it goes all the way to the top. You know what? It looks like it goes all the way to the top, so I think that's a mistake in the instructions. It can't reach that high if it's just one of these small guys, and it doesn't show that we are supposed to double stack it. So I'm gonna go with the other one, not follow the instructions, because that just doesn't seem possible for that to work. So we plug it in like so. Okay, and the next step after plugging that in is going to be, I don't know why they wrote P07. It should be P02, so you might watch for that. I might have to check some other products of theirs, see if they have mistakes too. But okay, the next one, we've got the B01, that's the last platform. And we're gonna plug that into this and the other one. And I'm sorry if my phone falls down. Okay, we've got that lined up. And now it's time for the railing. This kind of exciting part. These railings look really nice with their shiny finish. Hopefully they're not brittle as all hell and crack on me or break on me. So we'll plug these in here. Whoops. This and this at the same time. This is also going to be a bit tricky because you have to get it in the hole at the same time before pushing it down. Yeah, it seems like this should have more support, but unfortunately it doesn't have support. That's kind of strange. We can see the shorter ones should be used for when you put two sections together like so. That is labeled P07, which is correct, but this one is somehow labeled P07 too. Anyway, so we'll go on with the rest of this and complete our stairwell. I don't know how secure these are. It looks like, if you can see on there, sorry, it's going to be hard to see. You can see on there the way that the pegs look. They're just slightly smaller than the main part, but they are hard to get in at the same time. I might have to go with one first, but I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to finagle. Gonna have to finagle it off screen. Get it closer to where I can reach both parts at the same time easily. Try to show you guys that, but it is hard to do. We'll put it back on screen so you can see the same view I've got. So we'll try to put these in here. It just kind of presses in ever so slightly. Okay, so that's it. It's not very durable. If you really pressed it in to make it completely permanent, it might go in further, but I think it's not supposed to go in too far because of the system that it's using. Okay, and then the next step, what we have is putting those last bars there at the top, if you can see up here. So it shows the PA03. Okay, so this is a really easy thing to assemble. I didn't really need to spend the time to do it on here, but I wanted to give you guys kind of a walkthrough to see if you can follow along and get a better idea of what this product is like. So we can put two ways. We can put it like this, we could put it like this, we could put it like this. I guess three ways technically, but the way it's supposed to go appears to be like this. 1, 2. Again, it's gonna be hard to do. I've got to get it closer. We'll give this another go when it's closer. It's really stubborn. It doesn't want to go into the holes. Okay, one side slightly. The other side is really tough, but you can see it doesn't quite line up perfectly, but it's also not terrible. It's not terrible. Yeah, my phone keeps going in and out of darkness, and I don't know what the cause of that problem is. I'm sorry about that. I hope it doesn't do it on the final version of the video, but I'm afraid it might. Sometimes I see lighting problems, and then when I watch the video before posting it, it's actually not in the video the same way that I noticed while shooting, so it's kind of mysterious. Okay, and these are also not going in. So this thing is a pretty damn stubborn set. Excuse my language. Okay, now I got one, but the other popped out. So I'll try to put this in one last time, and if I fail, then I fail. If I don't, then we're okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can see the finished product. Whoa, let's zoom out. Okay, so that is it. That's the Fext Systems stairs. Kind of not a very fancy name, but I'll show it again here. Okay, but yeah, if you get a couple of them together, you can make it wind up and then around, just like, you know, like an emergency stairwell or a normal stairwell. And we do have this piece, which I didn't actually use. Now, where does that go? I want to cover that before I end this video. That part goes between the two, I think, to reinforce or strengthen. But yeah, true to form, it looks like I missed that part. S24, but when I'm looking at the instructions, okay. The S24, it's only used if you're making the dual stairway. So if you make them lined up together like that, if my phone would focus, you only need it for this step. So we're not doing that today. That's another arrangement. But yeah, two ways to arrange them. You can put them side by side, and then you need this middle piece to strengthen the two together. Okay, thank you guys for bearing with me on this. It's a bit slow, but I just wanted to go through it since it's a new thing, and I thought it might be helpful for deciding if you're going to buy this or not. Okay, cheers for sticking with me to the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.